Hi, I'm Liz Bentley of Liz Bentley Associates. We have a consulting firm that studies leaders and their development. I'm here today with Mayi de Vega, who is the CEO and owner of One Sotheby's International Realty in South Florida. We will be doing a series on how to create success and be successful and thrive in any market. So today we are going to be talking about the ego, and the ego comes up so much in our lives and in our business. And so what we say to people is put your ego down. It is not always about you. And we frame the ego in a very particular way because ego can be great. It can be really good for you or it can work against you. And what we find is that when the ego is working for you, when it's good, you're confident, you have faith, and most importantly, you allow vulnerability to come in. You become vulnerable. Because when we feel good about ourselves, we can be vulnerable and we can admit our mistakes and we can talk about what we're scared of. Okay, but when our ego is in a bad place, we become arrogant, we can be obnoxious, we shut down all vulnerability and can hear zero feedback, right? And we have fear. So Mayi, tell me a little bit about how you see ego show up in your business and in your life.
I tell everyone that ever asks me what I think about ego is that just keep it in check and keep it in the closet.
Yeah.
Because when you have a big ego, you tend not to be humble or understanding of others.
Right.
That arrogance, that air of arrogance comes out. So it's important to keep it in check, make sure that you are as successful as you can be, but never let it get to your head.
So how do you do that? Because you are so incredibly successful. And anyone who knows you is going to think, oh my God, you deserve to have the biggest ego in the universe. But we know that if you acted that way every day, it would push people away. And you are so humble and show up so gracefully. So what do you do to keep yourself in that place?
I think it's years of the school of hard knocks, success, failure, knowing that I'm vulnerable, knowing that I'm not better than anyone else. I have to work as hard or harder than anyone else.
Right.
And I think those years of so much discipline, of so much hard work and so much passion and dedication to what I do, I just said to myself, I just can't let it ever get to me, because you think you're on top of the world today, and tomorrow you can lose it all. And what happens then? What happens to that ego then? How do you act then?
Yeah.
And especially in the real estate industry.
Yeah.
We are a cyclical business. We have these amazing times where everyone's making a lot of money, and then the drought comes in, and what happens then? It's over. Yeah. And so you're really sometimes only as good as your last sale or your last business venture. So it's like when you meet someone, you want them to be gracious and humble, and I think also when you surround yourself with people like that, that light then comes out, and you want to shine in that manner. Rather than with arrogance and a big ego.
Yeah. So I love that. Remember, always remember the school of hard knocks. I love that comment because you got to remember those hard times. That always will keep you in check. Remember to stay in positive ego. Allow for vulnerability. Allow yourself to be open. And just always remember to work hard and keep yourself in check, as Mayi always says. Thanks so much.